name's Caleb, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a skateboard graphic. We have the board. This is a moose, old school shape. Got it off Amazon, 24 bucks, well spent. It's 10 by 30. Kind of like in the shape of 1989, 1987 kind of shape. It has a double kick. Very nice, very nice. But this is what I'm going to be using to put my graphic on. The first thing you want to do is plan out the graphic and, you know, get everything laid out, how you're going to do it, what paints you're going to use, yada yada yada. So this is for the board I just made. Let's see. You know, first to start out is this. Tucker for my company, TV Industries. Just kind of a rough sketch. And this is what I about decided on. Decided to call it the Busy Cat graphic. Just kind of did some tests. How I want to place it. Of course, this stuff will kind of probably change while you're doing it. Just trying to figure it out. But yeah, I basically have the gist of it. Now that's going to be the top graphic, the new logo. Okay, depending on how you want to do this, I wanted to like paint inside and just like color the character, but in just drawing it with Sharpie marker. And there's but yeah, I just when you do this, just kind of draw it out on poster board and then put it on the board, make sure it's secured good, and you could put a base coat on it or whatever. I'm going to try coloring this yellow, and I'll be right back. You can see it now. I kind of have it the base down. You kind of see it. I'm out here in the dark, so everything looks kind of wonky. But yeah, you get the gist of what that is. Kind of looks cool because it looks like it's stained, which is a nice effect. If you didn't want that kind of stained look for it right there, yeah, it's the yellow. I would recommend just like putting down white over it and then the color that you want. You can probably find a variety of colors at Walmart and places like that. And yeah. So in just a second I'll show you how to, once this is dried, I'll show you how to you know, line it in and all that. So stay tuned. Okay, now that it's dried a bit, I'm going to try to draw this. This is what I cut out onto this. I might have to lower his eyes a little bit more because it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to right there. So I might have to lower the eyes just so they're not covered up by the base plate. So yeah. So yeah, I'll get it drawing, be right back. But before I do that, another way you can do this is, if it's on like a white surface, if you get some dark chalk and spread it all over the back, you could take a pin to it, like set it over where you have it, and trace over it, and when you pull it up, it'll leave chalk lines from where you traced over, so you can just fill it in. That's how I did a Jeremy Klein, like the Andy Jenkins Mario Jeremy Klein board from World Industries. I did like a big Mario and stuck it on the board. So yeah, I'll show that to you later. But yeah, I'm gonna draw this real quick. Okay, did like the first rough lining. I have to say it looks awesome. Very awesome. The legs are kind of wonked up, but it's the little imperfections that make it great. The face looks awesome. I'm going to do a top graphic with this stencil. And so, yeah, and I'll touch up the lines a little bit. And so I'll be right back. Also going to have to put my name in somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. I pretty much got it all that I wanted to. I had to freewheel it at some points, like the squiggles and the name. As you can see, I kind of messed up on the TV industries, but it's not too big of a problem. Busy cat. We're all just busy cats in this world, man. That's what I'm saying. But, here's the top graphic. And that's it. Pretty much. Now I just gotta put grip tape and I'll be done. Oh, one last thing. Where is it? Well, I don't have the new can with me, but you want to use some of this. Some clear coating on it. Because that's going to protect it from slides and from rubbing off, especially if you're using Sharpie. It's almost essential. Like, I'll have to cover this whole thing. But when you're doing it, just kind of put a thin coat. Put a few thin coats on, one after the other. Wait for the other one to dry. And just because if you do it too fast, it'll slightly mess up the marker. So yeah, not that bad. Maybe I'll get a job doing artistry for skateboards, but I highly doubt it, because that's just how the world works, man. If you watched, thanks for watching. I hope you learned just a little bit and saw how I do this process. So if you watched, then thank you, and have a good day or night.